Hi, my name is Dennis Shin. You are on for CS319, here to do the seventh experiment of case tools. This is about forward engineering. We are told to generate code of class using reverse engineering for a railway reservation system. So just a little bit of background. The traditional process, so it's forward engineering deals with the traditional process of moving from high-level abstractions and logical implementation independent designs to the physical implementation of the system. So there are four major steps in this. You draw all the eight UML diagrams first, and then you apply the ANSI C as default language for the class and components. Thirdly, you realize the class with the component, and lastly, you generate the code with the class. So let's take a look at the forward engineering process. So we have our diagram here, and to demonstrate we have a few of the classes here: user, customer, orders, order detail, and admin. So if we click on this one here, we can right click on it, and we can click Java or C++ rather. We generate the code, and once we generate the code, we'll get something of this nature. We get this here. We have the code for the program, which would lead us to our next step, which is reverse engineering. Reverse engineering is to apply the process of analyzing an existing system to identify its components and their interrelationships and create representations of the system in another form or at a higher level. For example, like reverse engineering is usually undertaken in order to redesign the system for better maintainability or to produce a copy of the system without access to the design from which it was originally produced. Okay, so we have two major steps here. You write the code and then create the component. So let's take a look at our UML diagram. Overview of the reverse engineering process. Once we execute that, the reverse engineering process, you just have to right click on it, C++, and then reverse engineer. This would lead you to this diagram here with all the components and all the interactions here. Like I said, there will be a bit of changes, tad bit of changes to the system here, and that's that. That's all for that. Reverse engineering is also thus completed, and this concludes our reverse engineering for rail reservation system. Thank you.